Hey guys, what's up? This is Jonathan with the Strike Collective bringing you another Brands of Brunswick ball review. Today we have the Track Stealth Mode. As always, this is just a Saturday morning house shot. Nothing too special out there. Just trying to get some practice in and review this ball. Full disclosure, I got this ball like 2 weeks ago. I've thrown it in a couple of tournaments already. We had a UBA stop up north here in Delaware. I threw it there all 3 games and shot 701 with it. But I wanted to go ahead and put something out there for the people, see if they like it. So let's get into it. So first impressions of the Track Stealth Mode. This ball is very arcy and continuous. You'll see it doesn't really do anything too crazy down lane, but it flips, arcs, goes forward, and just rolls right by it. You'll see the A-pin on a lot of these shots is the last to fall for me. You got to get pretty far inside to get it to go flat. But very surprising for a symmetrical piece. For some reason, thought it would lay off a little bit more. But no, just pretty arcy, continuous. As the session goes on here, you'll see there's a few that I miss inside. And even though it's arcy and isn't really snappy off the back, if there's not enough to hold it in the middle, it's going to go right through the face like it does here. Stuff like that happens on occasion. I'm not sure if it's the full house shot or not. It did feel kind of dry out there today, and also wasn't throwing it the greatest. You'll see that in a few shots here where I get something in and I get something out. Sometimes I strike, sometimes I don't. That's just bowling, though. Since it was so dry, you can see I just keep moving right further and further in and trying to keep it in. I do get some here a little bit later where I actually throw it out to the dry and you'll watch it come off the spot pretty hard and pretty continuously. But yeah, for the most part, if I'm throwing this ball, especially in this center here, I'm going to be trying to keep it inside. Like I said, it's just super strong. It was a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. I was actually trying to replace a Scorpion Low Flare in my bag with that type of shape, but it ended up being way more than that. So I ended up ordering another Low Flare since they just discontinued them. Wanted to still have that kind of shape in my bag, and since this didn't really replace it for me, it was a lot stronger than what I anticipated. That's what we went with. Oh, look at that there, a little Trip 6. That was one of the ones that I just threw out to the dry and you just watch it go and just watch it arc off of it. And then as you can see on this shot here, I thought this one was really, really good off my hand. Like I said, that ball just continues. There's no quit in that ball. So like I said, I did try to get it to replace a Low Flare, but I'm not mad that it's stronger at all. I could always fill holes in my bag. This could always be really, really good on some type of shot that has a little bit more oil. There's a couple sport leagues coming up this summer that I'm going to bowl on, and I mean, if you guys pay attention to bowling on Saturdays or Sundays, a lot of the Brunswick guys are throwing this. I have a subscription to Bowl TV, and I saw this ball go down the lane by almost every staffer. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna let this roll for a little bit. I do kind of compare it to the new Scorpion Low Flare that I just drilled up since they got discontinued. It just happened to be the only other ball that I had with me. So I'm gonna let it play through for a few shots, and I'll let you guys know when the Low Flare comes up. You'll definitely see the move left out of the Low Flare, and you'll definitely see it go through the pins a little bit differently. as you can see in the last few clips, there were some pretty good shots there. I mean, there's some that just run right over the 9 pin, right by the 8 pin. Pretty interesting stuff for a symmetrical piece. But as you'll see here coming up, this is going to be the Scorpion Low Flare. You can see the logo on the side of it as I get around to here. You can just see a much smoother motion. It doesn't react as hard to the friction. I can throw it a lot straighter than what I do most of my other stuff, which is exactly why I love this ball. It kind of did the same thing on Sport. Almost any house I go to, it just reads it correctly. It's even, really even. It's hard to kind of put words on it, but the shape, it's not an arc, but still continuous. It's just real smooth. It's just, there's some reactions that you just can't beat. It's just real super smooth. Like that one there, I got it in, and it's still even through the face. You carry it, but not a great shot, but still, there's not many people out here that are repeating 12 to 36 great shots a night. So sometimes you need a little bit of those. And as you can see here, the big difference, I throw that one out the window and it doesn't come back. Not a bad thing, but got 9 still, so it wasn't a washout or anything like that. But big difference there, as you can see, when I was throwing that stealth mode, if I got it out, it definitely came off the friction way harder than what that one just did. So yeah, now that I got the low flare comparison out of the way, not really much of a comparison. The stealth mode is in a different league than it, but it was all I had with me, so that was what I was throwing. But back to the stealth mode. Yeah, as you can see, I just have to get way deep with it. I think right here I'm looking like right around 15 to 17, trying to get it going left down lane, so that way it can read the pattern correctly. That shot, not too bad, just a little fast. Maybe didn't catch it all the way. And yes, almost every ball review video that I do, I'm going to show you the good and the bad. I'm not going to show you all the strikes and no leaves. I also show you shooting my spares, because spares are important. I've been missing quite a few of them lately, so I put in some little bit of extra work on making sure I was covering my corner pins. So yeah, I'm going to finish this up here. I try to keep it to around 10 minutes, maybe a little less. But yeah, overall impressions, very good bowling ball. Nice, strong, symmetrical. I honestly didn't have one in the bag that was strong, symmetrical, so it kind of worked out. It was a happy accident, even though it wasn't exactly what I was looking for when I first had the intention of drilling it. But, sometimes things work out that way. So far this ball has bailed me out of a tournament already, so, you can't be mad about that. Also here on this last shot, just something I like to do. I like to practice throwing plastic sometimes. This kind of shows you how dry the Saturday morning shot is. I know I catch a mitt full of it, but it's pretty crazy to see plastic react like that. But yeah, guys, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope to see you guys out there at some tournaments. As always, thank you to Kegler's Corner Pro Shop here in Delaware. And as always, check out the Strike Collective on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Have a great day.